of me, okay? Wild party teenage girl, right? I'm sure people have stories. I'm sure they look now and they go, she's not no pastor. I remember when she did this, you know. I remember those guys she was with. I remember this. She's not a pastor. She doesn't love Jesus. It's all fake. Or even people in the past 10 years of my life, those people that I damaged with things that were not of God, right? They could look and be like, oh, it's all fake. It's all fake. It's not real. The healing's not real. She's got to still be anxious. No. Only when certain people drive. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I got none of that. None of that. Especially in a car, I'm good. Let's bring the worship team back up. So we're gonna give an opportunity. They're gonna do 2 songs, and we're gonna enter into worship again. We're gonna enter into worship again. And one thing I love about my kids, Adeline got baptized in the Holy Spirit while leading worship. Remember? And I love when they lead worship because I love that they get there, that they go there. And other people too. It's not. But we have an opportunity tonight to just get with Jesus, get intimate with Jesus. It's all about him. There's no distractions. There's no time limit. There's nothing waiting downstairs. We don't need to do anything, right? I will take care of everything in this. It's all about Jesus. We just have time to push in, and maybe you do have some sin things you've gotta get through. Maybe you need to even give your life to Jesus or recommit your life to Jesus. Lexi, can you turn the piano down just a little bit? Sorry, I know you do. I know you don't like when she's like I don't like when they yell at me from the front to do things. But I want to give this opportunity, and it's an opportunity I give every time I preach downstairs with the kids. And the first thing is that if you don't know Jesus, or you've wandered, right? Because we do that. That happens. And you want an opportunity, and as I'm sitting here and I'm speaking about intimacy and knowing Jesus intimately, and you're sitting there saying, I don't know if I have that, and you want that, I'm telling you, the door is wide open. You just have to step through. You just have to do it. You just have to say, God, I give you everything. God, I give you every lie I have ever told. I give you Jesus, right? Every sin, every anger, everything that's been done to me, every hurt I've ever carried, every word ever spoken over me that's cursed my life, right? You give it to him and you lay it at your feet. And what's weird is that these past 2 months is like I never think about the book of Ruth until we're like going to start, and then God's like, oh, hey, Ruth. And I'm like, huh? Anyway, as we were worshiping, I was reminded, Ruth. To get that marriage, to get that restoration, there had to be an intimate moment that happened. And going and laying at a man's feet, that's a little intimate. I mean, it's kind of weird, right? Like, I'm not laying at anyone's feet. Okay? But there she was, a foreigner. She had no business. Her husband died. Her in-law, the men in the family died. It's just her and her mother-in-law, and she's attached herself to this mother-in-law, and they go back to Israel, to the homeland.